midget, 21 years old. To make sure I could pump out a successor for the family line, my folks bought me 3 men, 3 studs. The first one cost $3,200. He didn't survive the winter, frozen stiff. The second one cost $2,400. My pa and ma sold him off to some other desperate family when he didn't perform. The third one, he cost $5,000 clean. The traffickers said he was a top-tier catch, some fancy college boy they snatched from the city. They all tried to run, every single one of them. But anyone who enters Blackwood Hollow, ain't nobody ever walking out alive. Before I turned 18, I was the family's shame, a curse, because I was a girl and a stunted one at that, the only child. Since I could remember, I wasn't even allowed to eat at the table. I ate scraps on the floor like a dog. My pa used to beat the hell out of me. Old bruises hadn't faded before new cuts opened up. Every holiday, he'd drag me by my hair to my grandparents' graves, forcing me to smash my head against the dirt to apologize for existing. I thought my life was just gonna be one long, painful joke, until I turned 18. Everything flipped. Dinner time. Pa pointed a thick, dirty finger at a stool. Sit. Eat. I froze. I didn't dare move until I saw his fist clench, ready to smash my face in. I scrambled to the table. There was a plate of scrambled eggs. He dumped the whole thing into my bowl, grease and all. You're grown now, he grunted. You need to breed. Give this family some sons. I kept my mouth shut, but my heart was hammering against my ribs like a trapped bird. Breed? How? With who? Look at me. Pa, like he could read my twisted mind, said, I bought you a man. A few days later, he dragged a guy back. He was prettier than anyone in this godforsaken hollow. Skin pale as milk, deep dimples when he grimaced, a voice soft like expensive silk. He was the exact opposite of my pa, and as much as I hated my pa, that's how much I wanted this boy. Usually, the men bought by families around here are treated like mules, up before dawn to plow the fields, eating swill, getting whipped if they breathe wrong. But I treated him like a king. I saved my own rations for him. I knit him sweaters with my clumsy hands. I gave him every cent I'd hoarded for years. Sally Mae, a neighbor down the road, pulled me behind the shed one day. Don't be too sweet on these outsiders, Penny. They got no hearts. You can't tame them. You feel sorry for a man? You're gonna have a miserable life. I thought she was just jealous. Jealous that my stud was prettier and gentler than the brute she bought. So I loved him harder. But later, I found out Sally Mae wasn't lying. Outsiders, you really can't tame them. One night, while we were all passed out, he pried the window open and ran. But he didn't know the rules of Blackwood Hollow. No outsider leaves. There are spikes in the woods, bear traps on the trails, and men with shotguns patrolling the dark. He didn't stand a chance. Before the sun came up, they dragged him back. My yard was lit up with torches. He was a mess of blood and dirt. A rope choked his neck. One leg was bent at a sickening angle, and blood poured from his forehead to his chin. He was wheezing like a broken accordion. He looked up, saw me, and cracked a smile. It was cold, hateful. I hate you. You're all monsters. This whole village should burn in hell. Every time he spoke, my pa swung a baseball bat. Crack. Once, twice, 3 times, until he stopped making sounds. He died, and I think my heart died right there with him. In our village, my family is basically royalty. Pa is the village chief. Ma is the only teacher at the pathetic excuse for a school. By rights, a family like ours shouldn't need to buy men from the black market. But I got sick when I was a baby. A high fever that fried something inside. I stopped growing at 3'7". I'm a dwarf, a freak. No local man